Because their 15 minutes of fame was up.
Right.
Like they knew it.
Serious?
Yeah, that was their whole point. Was like,
why didn't they just name it 15?
Well, because their 15 minutes of fame was almost over. Like, this is it.
Tongue in cheek.
It's like you're almost over the hill.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you're halfway dead.
That's pretty cool to be able to look at yourself realistically, like to have that kind of success and not get an ego about it. Just to realize, like. This is going to be over any minute now.
I wasn't thinking like that.
Well, there's no way that any guy in that band could have been like, guys, we are changing people's lives here.
Right.
There's
and
no
which band
way.
are we talking about again?
Sugar Ray.
He was just one person.
Just want
No, that was the name of the band. Mark McGrath is the singer.
Fucking dumb ass music.
And then there's
Not that I didn't.
Every morning there's a halo hanging from the corner of my girlfriend's four-foot bed. Look up here,
Oh God, his voice was just so dry and crisp, and just had no. That's the other thing about those bands that I also hated. They had no like vibrato to their voice. Everything they would.
They didn't really sing.
Yeah, it was more like they were talking really loud.
What about that one band, Cake, where he just talked?
Oh my God! He goes distance.
Yeah,
he goes for
reluctantly. I'm just gonna talk every word like this.
Now I did like
Oh
Queen.
my God! What? Why did that make you think?
Well, that's way before '92. You know?
Oh.
Yeah, Queen.
That's 70s.
Yeah.
Well, that's the only 70 bands I probably know. Yeah, Queen's
like
pretty
Queen.
cool.
But I do like Queen.
Cake is pretty old.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
90s.
So, no.
Yeah.
It's the 80s.
No, they go to
Yeah,
the.
that's on.
No, I do
You
not.
can play it during...
No, but yeah, I might.
Yep.
I might go buy a couple of them.
I got some.
Throw 'em on
We'll
here.
just go get Amazing 90s or whatever those CDs are called.
Amazing.
Oh my God. It'd be like NSYNC.
Nifty
Justin
90s.
Timberlake,
Yeah.
98 degrees.
You
Oh
get
my
all
God.
the hits.
Yeah, and then we also had the boy band thing going on while all that was.
Oh my God, I couldn't
and it
wait
was
for that
just-
to end.
Oh my God. Speaking of boy
Oh.
bands, I read on the social media site, and will not disclose who, but apparently Zayn's going back with One Direction.
Really,
Yeah.
really.
Breaking news.
But the one guy already did a solo.
And he's coming back.
Yeah,
No.
the Zayn. That's Zayn.
No, the blonde kid.
No, he just wrote one song.
I think he wrote like 2 songs.
Oh.
I think
he didn't do a CD?
And then he guest starred on a couple of people's
Just doing
albums.
singles.
Yeah, just pretty
Well,
much.
that's the way to do it, I guess. Because
Well,
that's
when
all the
you-
kids want to buy.
When you're fucking young, rich, famous, and good looking, and have a shit ton of money.
I guess I'll go back to the band.
Yeah, definitely.
But at this point,
Why
why does One Direction want?
I wouldn't.
I think
go
they just
on.
want more money.
Well, no, I understand why they want to go on. You know, you get addicted to fame, and
But they don't. They should.
They
They
should
should
have-
name their next album 1509 because it's over.
Hey, don't you badmouth one of my favorite bands.
Okay.
No, it is. It is one of.
He saw them in concert.
Oh, I understand.
I swear to God, One Direction is one of my favorite bands.
Oh my God.
And it totally fits in line with Nickelback and
Yeah.
every other band that you hate that I like.
Right.
So, Limp Bizkit. I mean,
suck it.
It goes
Linkin
on
Park?
and on.
I never liked
That
that.
first album was killer, start to finish. But after
Hybrid
that,
Theory?
I got so tired of listening to that guy yell.
Who?
Chester,
When he
I don't know
said,
the
"Shut up,
fucking name, just
yeah,
shut
the
up.
lead singer.
shut up when
When
I'm talking to you,"
you.
I was done. I was like, "This is the worst fucking music."
It's just where it stopped. Like, shut up.
Shut up
when I'm talking to you. That's it.
Because this was the time when everyone was like, "The guitar solo's
Angry.
dead.
Yeah.
We're getting rid of the guitar solo." So this was the little break part of the song where instead of a guitar solo, they have a scream solo,
Right.
and his screaming is "Shut up! Shut up when I'm talking to you!"
No, he doesn't.
And that's what he says.
Yeah, he
you-
says that.
Shut!
The guy from Linkin Park.
I'm about to break. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're reminding me of Aerosmith now.
Dream on.
Dream on, shut up! Shut up when I'm talking to you!
I can come in and do some nice Joe Perry falsettos over the top. Oh my God,
Wow.
Tracy, you have got your music all in the washer.
Oh, the fucking place. Like, I don't know the names of the people in the band. I just know the band's name.
She needs to hang out with Mark McGrath.
All right. That guy would blow your mind.
Oh, no.
He could teach you.
And I bet you he wouldn't want to ask you to take his sweet sins all over his face.
It's Gavin DeGraff.
No,
that?
Gavin DeGraff is
His brother.
Gavin. No, there is a Davin D something.
Gavin McGrath.
It's
No,
Gavin-
not Gavin.
I think that was the
McGrath.
crime dog.
Gruff
No,
McGrath.
it's Gavin DeGraff.
I don't think. No, I think Gavin McGrath. He's just like a solo artist.
There is no Gavin DeGraff.
No,
That's what-
Gavin D. Graff. I think that somewhere around there, it's this guy. It was right during another point of music
It's
that I
Gavin
hated.
DeGraw.
DeGraw, there it is.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah,
Name.
you were-
Jesus.
but I know I didn't know it. But that music too. Then we went through that phase where everybody wore a stupid little hat. And it was
Yeah.
a guy,
Yeah.
and he played guitar and sing on his
Yeah,
bed.
right.
John Mayer.
I'm just gonna sing and smile.
Yeah, right. And write
It was like
love
every
songs.
guy at a college party
Gavin
or like camping.
standing in the corner with the guitar, and the girls are thinking he's so hot. Like, that
When did
idiot.
that ever happen?
Well, you know, we never went to those parties, but
Well, true.
it's a cliche thing.
Have
For-
you ever been to like a cake party
Oh, sure.
where like the
Oh,
cops
sure.
like cops here and you gotta
Oh,
like
yeah.
everybody books it?
I've been to both,
Yeah.
where it was successful adults and then college adults, and then I've been to the
No, I'm
ones.
talking like underage.
Yeah, I've been to those too. I just told the story to somebody. My brother just moved into some apartments down the road from where Bill and I used to live.
Oh,
Where's
okay.
that? I don't
What's
know
it?
if you were.
It was Dunlap Oaks,
It was now it's like Candle Tree
Right.
Apartments.
Candle Tree Towers.
It doesn't matter.
That sounds familiar.
Down the road though, there was some other apartments, and me and a buddy were gonna go to. It's an underage party, but somebody, it was their 18th birthday, so they rented out the clubhouse, like where the pool is and everything. And
Free
so
Twix.
we walk up there from our place, which is a long walk,
Right.
but we're like, well, we're gonna be drinking. Why drive?
Right.
And we're 18, so
Oh.
I'm surprised you were that
You're
thought
fucking
responsive.
smart then.
Yeah, it took me till I was in my 30s before I was like, all right, yeah, I'm not going to drink and drive anymore.
actually, I might have driven there, and then after it got busted, we were like, we should probably walk home.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anyway.
If you drove out,
But
see you later.
so we get there, and the party's going, and there's some kid shows up, and the small group. I didn't know the kid, but they did, and apparently he was like not welcome. He was kind of a dorky kid and they're like, nope, you're out, you're not invited. Hit the bricks.
So it's not like he was
Oh.
an asshole kid. He was just a dork.
Well, I don't know. He's a little, but this group of people is like, there's probably like 50 of us at this party. I mean, it's slamming, and to kick one kid out is kind of like disrespectful to
Dick
him.
thing
Like,
to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
there's so many people here, you're not
You're
going
not
to
going
notice
to
them.
even see him.
So, what's he do? He goes and calls the cops on us.
Sure.
So
Smart kid.
Next thing we know, the cops are showing up, and it's like, cops are here. So this is the clubhouse where like you got the pool, you got like a side room like for banquets and stuff. So half of the party all climbs into this banquet room, shuts the door, turns off the lights, locks it. So now the cops can't see us, and they can't get into this room because it's locked. But they keep knocking, and they
Because
keep.
they can fucking hear you guys.
No, they can't because we're.
Oh, really? A bunch of drunk people. Where are we?
No, we're not.
Really?
No, I'm telling you.
Really?
We all had. I had it on fucking lockdown. I was like,
Shit.
shut
You guys fooled the cops.
When I'm talking to you. Shut up when I'm talking to you.
So everybody's quiet, and I'm like, no matter what you do,
I would be the asshole.
no matter
that's,
what
like,
you do,
slapping.
don't move, don't say a word, just
Don't pop
just
your
keep
cum.
quiet, and no matter how much they knock, nobody leaves the room. They won't.
Didn't they bring a
Yes.
dog, like a canine?
For what? They
For
don't.
drugs.
They're not selling coke.
No, they're busting a beer party.
Well, at some parties there's drugs.
Well, there probably were drugs, but the cops aren't there to. No,
Yeah.
they're there to be like, hey, kids.
Come on, go home. Get out of here.
So they're knocking on the door, and the cops are like, "We know you're in there," and I'm looking at
man.
everybody, giving them the hands, like, "Don't do it, don't do it." And there's like 4 of us. They're all like, we all agree, like, if we all just stick together, we can ride this out. The cops will eventually just leave, and then we'll be able to just leave after they're gone.
Right.
And there's the one kids are sitting there like, because the cops keep going, the longer you wait in there, the worse it's going to get. We're going to have to haul you to jail. If you come out now, we can handle this peacefully. And I'm just like, like, the four of us are like, don't do it. And you see that one kid like,
My mom's
and
gonna
you're
kill
like, come
me.
on, man, hold it together. And finally, the kid's like, I gotta opens the door, and the cop's like, and bingo was his name. Oh, step on out, guys. Come on, single file, line up right there. Yep, you too. Come on. I was like, oh my god.
And bingo was his name.
I was gonna let you all go, but now since you had to go hide and seek on me, you're all getting tickets. And so,
No, he did not.
yeah, wrote us all a ticket.
There's just one of them.
Oh no,
Well,
there's like
50.
4 cops.
Wow.
No, half of the party got let go because they were hiding. The other half, like 20 of us, we got busted.
That's when you wished you could be like Spider-Man and like go on top of the fucking ceiling.
And the worst part is I'd been there for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, that sucks. You couldn't
Like,
even.
I just got there and like it cost me $200.
Oh, for the ticket?
Yeah.
The drinking ticket?
Luckily,
Jesus.
I was 18, so they can't call your parents. They just
Yeah, they can.
no.
It's under 21.
Yeah, but I'm an adult.
Yeah, once you vote.
Well, if you're 18, then
never
you don't answer to your parents. You answer to yourself.
Oh.
You're a legal citizen.
Well,
Amen
and
to
doesn't that have to do with your residence? Like, I mean, you had your own apartment. So even if I was still living at home at 18,
Yeah.
I could get
Yeah,
busted.
because you're an adult. You're responsible for yourself. Your
I can
parents
serve
aren't
the country. I
responsible
can
for you
vote.
anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
Wow.
No, I'm sure your parents would want to know. They would like those cops to call them,
Sure.
but they're not required to.
Okay,
And it's
It'd probably be
it's
illegal
only
to.
on you. Yeah.
I got you.
It'd be like once you're 18, your doctor can't tell your parents anything unless you sit down with the doctor and say, go ahead and tell them.
Right.
Because it's private.
Okay.
It's called sign of consent.
That's right.
I remember this one party that I'm pretty sure you came to, but it was in Bloomington. And a buddy of ours,
fucking
he
drive.
got everything out of his apartment, laid down plastic wrap on the ground,
Oh, I was there.
Oh, like
and
Dexter?
dumped. Well, kind of.
American Psycho.
And
yeah,
then
and we
went
all
and-
killed each other.
It was really strange how we got out of there. But we laid down plastic, or they laid down plastic wrap, blew up a bunch of like palm tree inflatable trees, and then dumped a whole bunch of sand over there and turned up the heat in the middle of winter.
It's like February, so it's freezing cold outside. But he fills it like 6 inches of sand on the floor throughout the
How did you
entire
clean
apartment.
that up?
Oh, I don't.
I
no one
I
stayed.
don't know. I didn't stay.
But that sounds like a fun idea. We should do that here.
Yeah, and it was cool because we walk in like he's like, yeah, you guys should totally come, man. It's
So
Kegger.
people like brought their swimsuits.
Yeah, they were like, we walked in and there were just girls standing around in bikinis and shit.
Everybody
and I
was
like,
everybody was told dress like you're at a luau.
right.
So how do you make it so bright?
Yeah, it was pretty dim.
Well,
From
no,
what I
mean,
remember.
it's a party. You still want it dark. But he cranked the heat so it was like, and then you got all these people in there.
It was so
Ew,
hot.
Leo.
Now here's
So hot.
so here's how we're lucky. Fast forward to how my dad is a painter, right? And he works for some contractor at Bradley University at the time. And some kids there had the same exact idea that we did with the sand. Only they did it with water and decided to have a pool party in their apartment.
How did the water stay?
They lined it with plastic. They just poured it all with water.
Why don't they just buy it?
So they're all waiting in water. Now hang on. Guess what happens?
Somebody's toenail scratches.
No. How much does
Rips
that
the-
water weigh? A shitload.
Oh shit!
The house crumbles
Oh my god!
from all the weight.
Oh my god!
You get all that water in there, and then all those
Yeah.
people,
Oh,
and
like
it
in
just
Money Pit?
collapses.
like
Yeah.
in Money Pit.
And it just destroys the house, like
That
destroyed.
sucks.
Wow.
Oh my god.
And
That-
my dad comes in, and he's like, "Whoa, I bet these kids are in big trouble. I bet they're busted." And the guy's like, "No, their parents spend so much money at the school that they just get away with it."
What?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, of course,
I'm sure
financially they're
Carl will get
responsible
them.
for it, but
Right.
Nah, nothing's gonna happen to him.
No prosecution or anything.
It's just like, yeah, that's like when you get to be a rich kid and your problems just go away.
Oh yeah,
Bye,
like the
bye.